What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Continuing the mono color trend, we have gone through mono red, mono green, and mono white. So mono black and mono blue are the two left of this series. And I think blue is going to be the hardest to pull off. So we're just going to have to decide how the first couple of packs go. Like if I see some of the best blue cards in the cube, I'm going to take those and probably roll with blue. Because I don't think we're taking a Cruel Claws heist here. Pick one, pack one. There are a lot of good artifacts, but Nexus of Becoming I don't think is a first pickable card either. So it's either going to be like Metamorph or Spell Snare here. I mean, I guess you could take Hive of the Eye Tyrant for mono black. That would be good too, but I think Metamorph and Spell Snare are pretty solid. I guess technically Metamorph could go into a mono black deck as well, so this probably takes it. Okay, not a good pack for black or blue. Valky, probably better than any of the other options. Golo's probably not what you want to be doing in either of those mono colors. Yeah, Valky it is. Okay, a lot of good black cards here. A lot of good black cards here. I think, at least for mono black, it can be any type of deck. You could be aggressive, you could be mid-rangey, or you could even be a little bit more control-y. So I think the aggressive or mid-rangey decks are probably better. Like, Crab is probably the strongest of the black cards, power level-wise, but both Sleeper and Knight are really good cheap creatures, cheap threats. But I would guess that either of these, like I kind of want to take one of the 1-drops and try to wheel the other. Even though Crab, again, may be a little bit stronger overall. Yeah, let's do it. I think we'll take Sleeper here and plan on wheeling the Knight. Cut, a Phiomancer, Stone. Remember, I do not have to be black yet. I could still be mono blue. So is Ledger Shredder, for example, better than taking one of these black cards? I'm not huge on a Phiomancer, and Cut is decent, but not crazy. Could just take the Mind Stone as like a safe pick. Goes into both decks. That's probably not bad. But that being said, if we are going to move into blue, we need to make sure we get the good blue cards. So take Shredder here, just in case we stay in mono blue. Fetches or whatever. Bankbuster goes into both decks. That's fine. Lonely End, Bobble, Priest, Sphinx. Lonely End is decent. Sphinx is actually pretty good too. These are both more filler. I guess Trainer, probably over Nowhere to Run. Okay, not a single mono blue or mono black card in this pick 8, so that's kind of miserable. Unfortunate. I guess we have more blue cards than black cards currently. Obviously, this is not the correct strategy to try to force. Oh no! I left my text from my stream up. Well, you have 5 minutes of... I know I'm dropping frames up. Yeah, my upload speed today for some reason was really, really bad. My download speed was a gig. My upload speed was 5 megabytes. So the stream was kind of sus. Hive or Spell Snare. Yeah. If you end up going blue, getting any of the interaction is going to be vital, right? Because blue doesn't really have that much good removal. If something has resolved, generally you're not going to be able to deal with it very well because you have bounce and counter magic. So you would have to like bounce whatever it is and then counter it on the way back down. Is this even good? Is trainer non-creature, or what's the wording on it exactly? Non-creature, non-land, okay. Oh, the fear wheeling back is not bad now. If this is the plan. There's the knight, but... How good is Scholar, really? Man, ugh, it always pains me to see an Opus go around, but what can you do? I guess I'd rather take the knight in case, again, I do chance on being mono black still. Okay. Pack number 2. Let's see, I think Phantom Interference for the cheap interaction and then Wheel to Fairy or Grasp is the play. Though that being said, Interference is also very likely to wheel. Actually, I guess the Grasp might be better then. Mana War. Image, Sky Sovereign, Deluge, Will, Sensor. Good pack here for blue. I think I take the boat. It's removal and a win con, right? Yeah. The best card in my deck's not even to be a blue card. That's gonna be funny. Ooh, this is hittable off of Thunder Trap Trainer, actually, since it's a vehicle. Duplicator's decent. Spell Pierce is decent. Hall of Storm Giants is decent. I think we take the land here and plan on wheeling one of these. Oh, Brazen's good. Tidebinder's good. Tidebinder is really, really sweet. But I'm wondering if I need the Brazen for the interaction to bounce something, you know? So how does the blue deck beat an aggressive deck if it's on the draw? Or does it? Time Warp is okay. I'll take that over Overlord. I wouldn't be surprised if Overlord wheels. Oh, Agent Orphane's very good. There it is. There's a way for me to get removal or bombs. Simply take them off of the opponent's deck. Actually, whatever that Heist Aven is, it's probably one of the best cards we could pick up. Just that 3-mana 1/4 flyer that heists if it hits a player. What other good blue mono blue planeswalkers are there? There's Jace. There's the Teferi passed. I don't think Emrakul is going to be good in this deck. I'm going to take it over Mole Drifter, but I would not be surprised if Emrakul is just like kind of bad. Crab's great. All right, there's the interference on the wheel as anticipated. That's good. Ooh, all of the blue cards wheeling here is also fantastic. Do we want one of the counters or do we want Memory Deluge? I think all of them are good. I'm going to go with Censor here. Well, we're not going to be lacking playables. The question simply is, how good is a mono blue deck going to fare, you know? Teferi didn't come back around. Tome and Fading Hope are both decent. I can take these Surveil lands. That's not bad as well. Just a little bit of value, even if it means we're going to have play them tapped. I feel like the Fading Hope would be good here. Just have some like cheap flyers and a little bit of interaction, tempo. I'll take it. Just good old counterspell, Epiphany, Intrude, Whale. I don't think this is going to be a great Epiphany deck. I'd rather just have the counterspell proper. Like, I'll take the Epiphany if it comes back around, but unless we get Gear Hulk, I don't think the Epiphany's doing much. Dissection Tools and Null Drifter, both kind of whatever. Blech. I guess Dissection Tools is okay. Oh, Lutry's kind of nice. Free. Free spell. Still getting past Lutries in this day and age. All right, what are we cutting right now? Opt is cuttable. Emrakul's cuttable. Drown. Oh, there's the Aven. Perfect. Thieving Aven. Thieving Aven. That's the name of it. This will be one of our best cards for sure. Shark. Oh, House Meld is also really, really good in the cube. It's blue removal, but it also gives you a lot of value since a lot of creatures have some kind of ability, right? I like taking that over Shark. I feel like I'm going to end up cutting the Dissection Tools. Unable to scream and deduce. I'm sure this is playable. It's just not very exciting. Clock. Has anybody ever played this invocation in the cube? Copy of an enchantment you control. Is there somehow, some way you can draft enough enchantments? No idea. Tome Wield. Epiphany did wheel. I still feel like Intrude on the Mind is probably better for us. The upside of Epiphany is too high. Okay, I don't think this is a bad mono blue deck. I don't know how many other lands there were we could have picked up that would have made the deck. So it might have been that Hall of Storm Giants was like our best pickup as far as land. Oh, maybe one of the Surveil or Scry lands like I was talking about. Okay, Need to cut at least 2 cards, maybe 3. I guess I don't need the crab, actually. I don't think we're cutting any of the creatures. Maybe actually I could cut the trainer. Spell Snare is probably mid. Maybe cut Spell Snare, run 16 lands. Do I have enough creatures that can crew the boat? Actually, the boat looks kind of weak here too, now that I think about it. I don't have that many things that can crew it very well. Yeah, maybe it's cutting the boat at the end. Not playing Tools, Boat, or Emrakul. I'm not sure if that's right. Yeah, Boat's probably better than Trainer. Okay. And I'll just run 17 total. Should be fine. All right. Mono blue here in the Arena Cube. This is the second to last one, so the next video will have to be a forced mono black deck. I'm hoping we can get to, what, 3 or 4 wins with mono blue. And against a Luris. Silent Hall Creeper. I'm going to go ahead and get the Bank Buster online. We have Brazen to bounce again, if need be. Baleful Strix, alright. Well, that's annoying for our Stoic Sphinx, but what can you do? So they know I'm drawing whatever I drew. I'm going to wait a turn to get the agent online, I think. Malcolm. Okay, I'm going to flash in the Sphinx now. And that means it's going to have Hexproof on their turn. Leave it to Arena to give us effectively a mirror. Shields are down. But getting the agent online is too good, and I do have counter magic available. Fairy Mastermind. Brainstorm's fine. All right, I go to 14. Let's see what they copy with the Hall Creeper. I guess probably Strix, but maybe the Mastermind. Yeah. All right, Larissa hand. This does give me shields down, so if they have a kill spell for the Sphinx, they'd be able to do it there, but it looks like they don't. All right, we'll just chill. No rush. Hall of Storm Giants in the graveyard. Yeah, Agent might become the MVP this match. Hit their removal spells or whatever. All right, there's the Loris. Green. Interesting. Emerald Collector might have been what the green was for then, huh? Okay. They have so many cards in their hand, but they're not really doing much over there. Like Agent of Rafine as a decking mechanism is starting to be something that's on my mind. Ah, there it is. Treasure Cruise, not a bad hit. We have six cards in the graveyard right now. This is going to trigger the Fairy Mastermind too. But now we kind of want them to start drawing extra cards, you know? Make disappear unless I pay 4. Okay. They want to double block the Stoic Sphinx. I think I'm okay with that too. At this point. I'm happy with this as well. All right. I do have access to one counter available right now. That's fine. Still opting to draw cards at this point in the game is kind of silly. Not as in I don't think that's a bad play, but they just have so many cards still in their hand, you know? Alright, we go for the counter spell. See if they have a reverse counter, but even if they do, that's not that bad. Sure. Well, they can only bobble. And bobbling's not even that good. They continue to go deeper and deeper in their deck. Wait, fungus? Oh, they knew I was drawing a house meld. Well, that's funny because they can fungus the Luris. But I don't even want to cast the Siren anyways. We want to hold up Fear. Man, this is a wild first game. That's fine. Yep, don't care about that. This might be a very long draft if this first game is any indication. Don't care about that. Okay, I don't need to do anything then. Five cards left in their deck. 12 in mine. And in the end, Stoic Sphinx might just get the job done by itself, huh? I mean, could reveal like a breach or something there would be kind of funny. Okay, Snapcaster resolves. Well, I can Disdainful Stroke the Murderous Cut. The Manifest Dread for them mills them 2 more cards, which means they would go down to 1 card in their library too. But they are just dead to Sphinx or Brazen currently as well. Sure. Doesn't matter. Could bounce the token, could just Time Warp. Either way is GG. Okay. I mean, the safer play was to not even cast the Brazen, since if they passed priority like they did, I could just untap with Epiphany, but in any case, all right, that was 1 game. I don't think games with this deck are generally going to go that long. We just happen to play against another blue deck. So, like I said, if we fight against aggro or something, games should go pretty quick. I don't think I can ever mulligan this hand, but I would not call it a good hand. I guess this really this really depends on the Agent of Rapine. Black red source, not what we wanted to see. Can't imagine the Agent of Rapine is likely to last very long in that scenario. But we'll see. If they pass next turn, I get to hold up Interference plus Agent. That would be big. Harvester. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm guessing they're just gonna harvest my Agent then. But that's not a bad trade for us. Their 2-drop for my 1-drop, plus potentially a card from their library if I choose. I'm gonna go for Fatal Push on it. Okay. Hoping to hit a spell here. Damn. Damn. Not what we wanted. Oh, and they had a Copter follow-up. That's gross. Yikes, that's really bad. We could definitely just lose to their Copter now. Play versus draw difference. Yeah, Deathrite. I take 6. They get to loot. Brutal. Brutal. We have like a reanimate too? I mean, I guess I go for this. Wow, this is real bad. Sheesh. Well, unless they have like a lightning bolt here, we should be able to trade Copters away. Because there aren't many more 1-mana spells they could have. Oh, they're going to go for Kolagons, blow up the Siren and the Copter. And then I get to interference it. Perfect. Alright, that worked out wonderfully for us. Don't get me wrong, we're still pretty far behind, but that gives us a realistic chance. Okay. Well, Hive of the High Tyrant. No, we're still pretty dead here. Not with these draws. Shaman will finish us off as well with the activated ability. Okay. Oh yeah, we're very dead. Both of these deal 2 damage apiece. Yeah, we just got nothing to do versus it. That's not good enough. Alright, GG's. That is how I'm expecting most of our games to go. Versus a more aggressive start. We just cannot come back. Since our deck doesn't have, like, true removal, you know? So, most important thing we can do here, and I say this every time, but we gotta win the die roll. Gotta win the die roll with this deck. It's the difference between making your counters insane or making your counters garbage. And there's a nice one. Good opening hand here for us. Iridescent Vine Lasher. I think I do cycle the Censor here. Just to try to find some land. Alright, good. Land number 3 acquired. Sorin.
An invitation from grandfather?
Since I drew land number 4... Oh, I should have attacked for 1. Since I drew land number 4, I don't need to play the Bankbuster out. I can just hold up the Fear of Imposters. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have attacked. Because if they just play something that I don't counter and then attack with Sorin... Like, I think I just let this resolve, and then they're going to attack. Yeah, perfect. And we can eat Sorin and trade for our 1/1. Bankbuster pass. Four mana spell, I can Disdainful Stroke. Anything else? I can bounce their Vampire in response, so they don't get any card draw. Thalia is annoying, no doubt. This isn't the end of the world here. They don't actually have any attacks. Bankbuster doing huge work. Yeah, this ain't bad. Reclamation their vampire. Okay. I mean, this is one of those decks that I feel like I usually lose against, but we're not doing that poorly here. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's pretty bad. Still don't get to attack this turn, but feeling a lot less optimistic about my chances. I have 8 mana here. I'm pretty sure I need to turn off the Thalia first and foremost. Okay, and we'll just pass. Hold up Epiphany. We could just stroke that. Actually, I guess that's probably better. Stroke that and Brazen this turn's really good. Well, they must have forgot I had Brazen. I can double block that thing now. Oh yeah, Time Warp's gonna be great. Actually, do I win if I just don't block now with Time Warp? Yeah, I think so. Nice. That'll do just fine. Woof. Beat a deck that I don't think we're normally supposed to beat, so I'll tell you that feels good. All right, 2-1. If we again 2 more wins with this deck, and I will be thrilled. Win the die roll. Failed. Good opening hand, though, I suppose. Oh, yeah, even better. The turn 1 agent of Raffine of Dreams. Okay. Bauble Forest Pass. You love to see that. Yeah, I'm not going to shred her. I'm just going to start activating the agent. Go for the throat was a nice hit, but let's just go for Scream, land, and keep using agent. Toxic for 2. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go Shredder. Heart. I'm going to scare them, and I think I'm going to name... Red or something with this. It looks like they're probably going to give me a trigger of the Shredder too if they have a second play, but they didn't. Alright, just the blue deck passing with 6 mana open. No big deal here. Nothing to see. Gold Vein Hydra, good enough. They can float a green with the goose and then replay it if they want to. It's basically the same as bouncing their food. Oh, I guess bouncing the food, they wouldn't have had the food post. Well, they just didn't? Blue tree to hand. You can go for double time warp next turn. They planning on wrathing? Do I even care about that? Not particularly. This is probably game over. Turns out taking a lot of turn. Oh, not even probably, it just is. It's 15 damage. Okay, let's go mono blue. 3-1. Agent of Rafine, MVP. Agent of Rafine, but we're on the draw. Ah. Need to win these die rolls. Already giving up a bunch of percentage, just losing the die roll. This is a decent opener, though. We have a few really annoying creatures. The Agent, the Aven, the Shredder. Like, similar to last game, I probably just activate Agent. Instead of getting one of my other plays online. Uro. They're doing some uber ramping, though. Not great for us. If I didn't have Fear of Imposters in my hand, I'd probably run out the Aven there. They're gonna Damnation away just the Agent. You'll love to see that. Ooh, Slicer was real good too. All right, Shredder. Sorry, yeah, Shredder. Let's go Siren instead of Bankbuster. Discard the Tome at this point. Activate the map on the Siren. Land was preferable there. Shields are down, but I figure I have both Brazen and Channeler to bounce. Pass? Oh, okay. Well, that's incredible for us. Cybus Siphoner Damnation. That's probably fine. Vaultborn Tyrant, that is less than fine. Presumably they're gonna Wrath next turn. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't make sense for them to Wrath. I guess I can just Lutri to my hand right now and pass. It's probably good. Oh. That's gross. That is actually a lot of... Wow, it was only lands and creatures. They only get 2 cards off of that. That's pretty funny. I've never seen an Atraxa only hit 2 cards. Oh, wait, no, they have an enchantment. I lied. Overlord counts as an enchantment. They get 3 cards, but still. Not very exciting. Wait, they know I have Lutri in my hand. I could flash out the Lutri and then eat the face down card. Then they're gonna Wrath. No, that doesn't make sense. We'll just draw. Ooh. House Meld on Atraxa is pretty big game. I get an enchantment that gives me all those cards. Land, sorcery, instant, artifact. Wow, disgusting. Gonna have to discard 3 cards here. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Once again, setting up for Lutri Time Warp. Yeah, I'll counter that. This is clearly bait, but if they cast another spell this turn, I do get to trigger the Shredder. And more importantly, we probably just kill him with the flyers. Okay, thanks for the trigger. And they're off it. All right. Wow. Hoo-wee. Is that 4 wins with my mono blue deck? We take those. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boo on the draw, but really annoying really annoying interactive hand. Hopefully our opponent does not do anything crazy turn 2 here. That, my friends, is what I would call crazy. Damn frog. I'm gonna keep a land. So we're not going to be able to censor it unless they miss a land drop, but I can interference. Oh, did they not have a second or a third land or a tap land? Nice. Okay. That's huge. As long as I'm making land drops, I don't need to do anything. I will say, though, that their Hall of Storm Giants is a problem. Yeah, need to go for a counter on that. That's really bad that they had another instant speed threat, because now they get to tap out, but I do have House Meld. And that is a very good House Meld target. It's also a good Scream target if I wanted. But that's a fantastic target for me. Sure, that doesn't do anything. I'm not returning Lutri to hand because if they cast something that I can interference, I would love to make a 2/2 flyer since we have the Curiosity. Hell, now I think I'm just gonna flash out the 3/1. Make them use a removal or a counter on this. Uncounterable. Fair. Yeah, let's make a 2/2. Well, I am giving them targets for their removal, I suppose. Grenz, if they have a Spell Pierce, I am gonna cry. Phew, alright. Shredder. Oh, they have Spell Snare. Love it. I'm gonna lose to that Hollow Storm Giants. Absolutely. Oh, that's not actually a bad thing to see get repulsed. I might have wanted to play out the Sky Sovereign there too, but yeah. So they get to take my Unable to Scream, but it is what it is. I was really going to be happy using that on the Hall of Storm Giants. Oh. Okay. They know I have Boat in my hand. Yeah, this is going to be a game that is all about that Hall of Storm Giants. They're just going to start activating it. I need to find anything here. I'm on a 3-turn clock. This is great. That's really good. If I metamorph the Curiosity, is it also an enchantment? Oh, artifact or creature. Never mind. I mean, I guess I do metamorph the Tome, though. This is hilarious. I'm gonna die to the Hall of Storm Giants just hitting me 3 times. This is gonna be a hilarious loss. I think I scry once. And then draw once after giving a draw here. Okay. What is the wording of the house meld? Okay, so they would get it back. So let's draw in response. Counter. And oh, it didn't let me flash it out. What? I can lose now if they found a cheap removal spell or a counter. I'm supposed to block with boat, though. Gives me an extra block step. Wow, that was really close to being bad. That's not bad. I can bounce the Metamorph. Metamorph the Sphinx. Okay. That's fine. Crazy game. Crazy, crazy game. Oh, that's a beautiful draw. That's probably going to win it for us. That's also very good. I don't think I bother killing the Jace. Okay. They do get to manifest, but that gets through their brainstorm lock, and so the Agent of Rafine will be one fresh unknown card. So go trade, trade. I draw one. Oh, I don't want to agent yet. I want to keep that as a blocker, potentially. Okay, now I'll do it in response to Brainstorm. Because they're not going to have much mana to activate Hall and have something. Alright. Okay. That should do her. That should definitely do her. Remember, the Curiosity is not a May here. So there was a small chance I could end up decking myself. Nice! Oh. It could be that we are high rolling. It could be that I undersold the power of this deck, but I feel like generally speaking, Mono Blue shouldn't be doing this well, so hey, we're 5-1 though. Maybe we can get there. Boo! Boo! On the draw, bad hand. Boo. Everything is bad. Okay, well, gonna lose the epiphany there. We were supposed to draw Agent like we had in a lot of those other previous games. Black, white again, huh? We've been on the draw 6 times and on the play once. Crazy. I kind of want to metamorph Therophytomancer, and I don't think that's bad. Okay, Vine Lasher with Offspring. Let's just bounce the token. Get some value there. What on earth can hold priority here for them? Oh, sure. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the one card. If you gave me enough time, I probably could have figured it out. But I was very stumped in the moment. Sorin the Mirthless. That's great that they made a token.
I bring my own.
Because that means we can just brazen it and then kill Sorin. Actually, I guess I can flash out Brazen and then discard.
Wallow in darkness, then.
Ranger of Eos. Just an evolved sleeper. Alright, that's pretty good for us to see. If they cast it, we get to double spell. Rather, if they cast it, it'll be double spell for Ledger Shredder trigger. Looks like they might have Murderous Cut or something, though. Some Delve or Reanimate. I keep looking at graveyards. Now, if they're looking at my graveyard, it's Reanimate. Who the hell knows? You don't know till you know. You know? Alright, it was Reanimate. Now we get to House Meld, make our own Tesa. Hit him for 2-turn clock. The mono blue flyers are gonna fly. Whenever a clue you control is put into a graveyard, make a 1/1 spirit. This only triggers once each turn. Nice. Hey. Okay, 6 wins. Despite losing the die roll 6 times. Very surprising with mono blue, but this is working. One more. Can we do it? Actually, I should go back and look. Is the one loss the one game that we won the die roll? Because we finally have another die roll win with a pretty nice looking opener. Needs to find like one more cheap threat or whatever. Gonna hold open Censor and Interference here, I think. Yeah, I'll counter Once Upon a Time. That means they generally have a spell that they cast after the fact, but I'm alright with that. We'll see if Lutri to hand this turn is bad. Alright, bunch of mana dorks. Censor might not be at its best here. I think Screaming on the Fanatic is a decent play now. There's a chance I just flash out the Borrower as a threat this next turn, or end of their turn. Pass? Okay, maybe not then. Let's go for a bounce on the food. They can sacrifice in response. I can Lutri. Oh wait, this was a bad play, wasn't it? I just lose my Brazen forever. Yeah, I wasn't actually thinking there. That was bad. That was just a really bad play. For some reason, I thought they couldn't sack the food because the goose was summoning sick, but of course you can just sacrifice a food to itself. That is a delicious Censor. Oh, that's a good hit. Well, I guess they have Goose to block, but... yeah, that Brazen was a really loose play. Dang. I guess I'll just pass for now. Make them think I might have another counter. That's fine. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna eat the goose. And just get rid of their token even though I don't get it. I will get a food here, funny enough. Oracle of the Alpha. Well, I gotta go for the fun, even if it's not right. Oh, funny. I can use the goose immediately because it's an enchantment and not a creature. Alright, that's fine. I'd actually prefer to see that than most other things, honestly. So we can go clock, Oracle, pass. Oh, this is fun. It would be fitting to win the final game with a stolen Oracle of the Alpha. I would enjoy that thoroughly. I counter unless they pay 4. Lotus. This might be another game where metamorphing on Maze Mine Tome is worthwhile. Oh, let's keep training through, I guess. That is a lot of non-creature permanents I have over there. Oh, Breach! Alright, well, good news. I don't have that many good creatures for them to hit. Yeah, I have a lot of junk. And they don't actually have all that much themselves. Also, I still have a bunch of cards in library. They did not mill... Yeah, they didn't mill the Time Twister. They did hit the Time Walk. That wasn't bad. That was not bad for us at all. Okay, Field of the Dead's good. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Metamorph Primetime is pretty tempting here. This is a silly game. They're going to have some more haymakers, of course. Oh no, that's really bad. I was looking for a counter, but that could be really bad for us. If they make me discard it somehow or whatever, right? Alright, I take 13. I still have a food available, by the way. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So we go land Twister, I think. Because Time Walk is already gone, right? I do still have Time Warp in the deck, though. It's 1 of 9. Do I want to draw with Bankbuster first? I feel like I just want to go for the Time Twister here. There's the Time Walk, and that should probably do her, right? Yeah, that'll do it. Woo, baby. You love to see a good thing. All right, 7-1 with the forced mono blue. I did not think that was going to do as well as it did, but we didn't run into too many uber aggro decks that could get underneath us, and yeah, I am surprised. All right, mono black is the last one that is on the list, and that's for tomorrow. So thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.